The main definition of timber is that it is a wood used for construction. It is a very important and common material used in construction. When you have removed the bark from a tree, what remains is a log. When you remove the branches, the leaves, and the bark, what remains is a log, and this log is seasoned and converted into commercial sizes like planks, battens, and posts and beams. How does a tree grow? A tree is divided into three portions: the crown, the trunk, and the roots. It grows in the cross section radially. So the following slide will show us the different components and their functions. So we have the bark, the cambium, the sapwood, the medulla res, the heartwood, and pith. This is a trunk that has been cut in the cross section. The functions of these components are as follows. The bark protects the wood against mechanical damage. The cambium grows the wood cells. When the wood cells grow to the inside, they become the wood, and when they grow to the outside, they become the bark. Then you have the sapwood, which stores up starch, and also the cells in the sapwood are active. They're actually living cells. The heartwood is the darker part in the cross section. It contains inactive cells. They usually contain minerals, and they are dead. So that's why that's the reason why the heartwood is darker than the sapwood. At the center of it, we have the pith. The pith is that part which, when a tree falls, it easily crumbles and rots. It's at the core of the tree. So we can now look at the seasoning of timber. Timber is the process of reducing moisture content in a freshly cut tree to the desired level. Timber cannot be used when it is wet for construction, so it has to be seasoned so that the moisture in it is reduced to a desired level, mostly 15%. Objectives of seasoning are as follows. Seasoning allows the timber to be suitable for gluing, for painting, to maintain the shape and size. It reduces the tendency of cracking and warping, and among other objectives as listed herein. There are two major methods of seasoning: natural seasoning and artificial seasoning. We can start with natural seasoning. Natural seasoning can be further divided into air seasoning and water seasoning. Air seasoning involves putting logs of wood in a shed. This shed allows the air to move along the planks. The rate of drying is very slow, but it is very effective. Water seasoning. In water seasoning, the logs are completely immersed in running water, for example, a river. Then the sap is driven out over a period of time. After that, they are placed out in the air to dry. There are also various methods of artificial seasoning: boiling, kiln seasoning, chemical seasoning, and electrical seasoning. And I wanted to leave you with an assignment to describe these methods and email your answers to me on the email address therein. So let's continue to check the advantages of natural seasoning. It requires low investment, it does not require skilled labor, and it is ideally suited to low and non-uniform market demand. Continuation. This is advantages of artificial seasoning. We were looking at the advantages and disadvantages of natural seasoning. So chunks of fungi and insects attack at low, then the wood becomes suitable for painting, for gluing. Defects such as cracks and warping are avoided, and others. You can add more. Those are the disadvantages. There is high investment, skilled supervision is required, and it is uneconomic. So, next lesson we are going to learn about conversion of timber and preservation of timber. Thank you for listening.